Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Reverend Donna Seraphina. I am a spiritualist reverend and a psychic medium. And I've told you many times, if you've listened to my readings, I try to explain as I'm going along about how they work and about how it's like a game of charades, and how 90% of what I get is all visions and visuals and thought transfers. And so I thought I'd share this unique way. A man who had been murdered told me the name of his killer using a deck of cards. And I thought that was really unique and interesting, but perfect way to demonstrate to you the way it's like playing charades. And there's a lot of feelings and thoughts, and sometimes names will drop in different things, but at least 90% of what I get is pure visual imagery being passed and forth between me and the spirit person. And so this particular man was killed, and he used a deck of cards to tell me the name of his killer, a street name, a nickname. And so what he did was he showed me himself at a table, and he was counting all these receipts. And then he was sitting there and he was holding a deck of cards, and he just took one card and flipped it over so it was face up. And he took another card and flipped it over. And he probably did this 5 or 6 times before he flipped over a card. It was a Joker card. The Joker. And I started to get chills. And I was like, oh my God, this is the person's name, the Joker. And then I just got full body chills up and down. And I knew that this person in spirit was conveying to me that the name of the person who killed him was the Joker. So we're asking for a guy named, say his name again, that calls him in. They ride on your energy waves or whatever. And he's showing me his fist again. To me, his fist, like, it looks like stout or like white at the knuckles or something. I want to say chubby, but I would say, I don't know why. He's just showing me a solid fist again. So maybe he's just showing me, yeah, I'm gonna get after. This is the feeling I get from him, is that he was like a pretty mean guy, you know?
Well, on one side, to some people maybe, but for me, he treated me like gold, you know. He had 2 sides of a coin, I guess. He was a no-nonsense kind of person, you know. Definitely.
Do you remember, like, did the top of his back just barely curve, or like his head barely curve? Like it's like he didn't stand up exactly all the way straight or something?
Uh-huh. And you had the hair right, too.
Yeah.
And the money.
Yeah.
And the fish thing and all of that.
It feels like something along the lines, I can't really tell, about like putting your chips on the table, and then, but they're not like poker chips, they look like the bottom of a glass, like, you know, if like when you knock the bottom of a bottle off and the, it's like these, but it's something, but I'm also getting the feeling of something like a saying, like putting your chips on the table.
Yeah, that's pretty strange. I mean, you don't have to go any further into it if you don't want to, or whatever. I mean, like, basically,
we could do it for about 10 more minutes. I want to give him a chance to say something. If you don't mind, okay. I'll sit here and do it for about 10. Okay, it comes slow though. It's like they'll put one picture into your head. It takes them a minute or so to do that. Then I have to figure out what it is. Then I have to like get enough to tell you, and then I have to go back in. And so that's why it takes like about 3 or 4 minutes every time they give me something.
Cool.
So I just go back and see. I'm seeing something to do, like it's like he's coming out from behind. There's like a corn plant. You know those corn plants, vegetable corn?
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be riddles and rhymes, so you just have to remember this or write it down or something and think about it.
Yeah.
And think
it's not really a riddle for me. Everything you said, it makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Like really, really, really clear sense. And
oh, you know what the corn plant is?
Mm-hmm. I know you could see it. I feel that you could see what he looks like right now. I think.
Oh yeah, I could see him.
Oh, that's awesome. I just kind of wanted to know if he's healed up yet and if he's into a better place, you know?
Well, that's it. They can read our minds, so I got to do it on their terms. Like, once I open, all I got to do, I'm just the medium. Probably on the bird, but I'm not 100% sure if it's an owl or an eagle or what it is. But it's the more the beak he's trying to emphasize, and the curvature over the beak. There's that's the predator kind of bird.
Yeah.
He's showing me something in a newspaper.
Oh.
It's an article. It's a really small article. It's like in the center towards the bottom. It's really small. There's something he doesn't like about it.
Oh, I know what it is, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, wow, that's very weird.
There's something about a fence. There is something about a dividing line, though, or something, you know?
You're right on the money. Ooh, way out. Oh, that is crazy. So then he knows who's calling on him right now, right?
Oh, he knows everything. He's in total control. He will say what he wants to say. I'm not in control. I'm not grasping that information. He's like giving me. He just lays an image in there, and then when I get it right, which I do, and then he starts giving me a chill on my leg, which is how the spirits work. Is they'll let me know that I'm saying the right thing, now. And they'll the chills. Yeah, that's his energy, and oh yeah, I got it all over both legs now. So that's his energy that you're feeling, and when I say that, he's also giving me huge chills. Huge chills.
Yeah, my hair on my arms is just all standing like straight up.
Yeah, okay, so that he's using your energy to be able to stay down here in our realm for a little bit and talk, and that helps like communicate, so I can communicate with him, and you're feeling his energy. Yeah, so that's his energy you're feeling. But he's showing me the fence again, and it feels like it's almost like in the front there's like this the kind of fence that's just like two boards and then an occasional post, so it's barely like a dividing, but I mean it's not going to keep you out, but it's a dividing line. Like there's the line, and then he shows me in the backyard a 6-foot fence with these slats that go sideways or something like that. I haven't seen these kind in San Diego, and so sometimes they show what's a reference library in your own head. So he's showing me the kind of fence in the backyard that I had when I was a kid in the 60s. So it doesn't mean that that's the same kind of fence, because they'll show me the fence in my yard, but he wants me to talk about the fence again. So like there's the fence in the front yard, but that's the line there, and then there's the 6-foot fence. The fence is important.
Yeah. That's funny.
I was asking him questions, seeing that I get nothing back, so I'm going to just have to relax for a second and let him do what he wants.
Alright.
Now he's showing me something totally different. I think because I was asking him questions about the murder and stuff, and he's changing the subject right now, but he might go back. They go back and forth all the time, especially if they think people are tripping or if anyone gets nervous or something, including them. I feel like, you know how you see the chocolate rolling down a fondue pot?
Right.
And how it drips over the side?
Yeah.
For some reason he's showing me that. I'm not seeing the fondue pot, I'm seeing chocolate. It's almost like a 3-tier thing, like you might even have at a wedding or something, but it's like a chocolate thing or whatever, that you dip chocolate. You dip stuff in the chocolate.
I recall something of that nature.
Okay, you could say yes or no, but don't tell me any more extra information. I'm just wondering. Okay, so was where he shot about 10 feet from, or about 5 or 10 feet from the front door of someone's house? Is that where he was shot?
You got it.
Oh yeah, he's showing me that. Oh god, I got chills all over. Okay. I didn't know if it's my imagination or not.
No, not at all. Right on the money. Wow, my hair is really standing up now. That's crazy.
I know, I'm trying to wait, because like right now I have the feeling, but I want to wait and let him give me actual images, because it's just a mild feeling. Like, it feels so far, but I still want to give him a few more minutes after I say this. Feels like, okay, I can't ask him questions and wait. He will only do it his way. So,
that sounds about right.
Yeah, it's like when I put that question out to him again a minute ago, he wouldn't answer questions either. And when I put that question out to him, I got literally nothing, like almost like he was gone or something. But I know he's not gone because I can still feel him. So, but it was like dead, nothing. He wasn't answering that. So he just wants me to like, I'll just go blank again and let him put something in there. Let him show me whatever he wants to show me. I'm seeing a yellow bag of like Lay's potato chips. I don't know why, if that matters, but see, you just gotta say everything that matters. I mean, everything they show you. See, they change the subject. They do this back and forth, back and forth. They'll like show you something, but then they'll go to something else. Then they'll go back to it, and then they'll go to. That's common. They all seem to do that.
Is that because they feel like maybe they're rushed? They have to say everything they can because nobody really contacts them?
No, that's not why. It's because, okay, say if I get a little nervous, they'll change the subject. If the person sitting there gets a little nervous, they'll change it. Or if they get a little nervous, because they'll still get traumatized too. He doesn't feel traumatized in the slightest bit.
Parts of this I understand. I don't understand all of it. That's why I thought, wow, this is a perfect time to ask.
I know, and he's gonna give me more because he's giving me chills. You'll think of stuff later too. You'll reconnect some dots later. I know that.
So far, everything you said, I've already.
He wants to say something more though, because he keeps making a chill on my leg. So okay, I'll be quiet for a minute and see what he does. He does want to talk more. He's showing me doing math. As far as it seems to be adding up, you know, people's, whether it's debts or however they do their accounting or whatever.
That sounds right.
Like 354 plus 13 or whatever times 13 or plus 13, I don't know. It does feel like somebody's math did not add up.
Yeah.
The person has horns. Not horns, but like antlers. You put antlers on the person. Yeah. Trust me, he's doing stuff to make me not like totally like be all knowing, and he's giving clues, but it's like he is literally, he put like antlers on a Viking helmet.
You're pretty close. You're pretty right on everything you said so far. I can fill in the blanks and I see where.
Do you know what I'm talking about? The antlers on a Viking helmet?
Mm-hmm. We probably will. It doesn't. It really makes. To me, it doesn't make any difference. To me, I'm not worried about who killed him because I don't know. We're probably never really going to know. And so I just wanted to know. I wanted to see. I'm kind of like wanted to see how this all works. And
okay, hang on. Let me just see though. He wants to say something, so let him just say 3 or 4 more things then, anyways, and see, because he does want to say something. Cool. He's not done. Okay, so the last thing he showed me was the hat with the antlers. He showed right before that. He showed me math not adding up, and then he showed me the hat with the antlers. Now I'm getting a little chills again, so I'm gonna wait a couple minutes and let him put something there. I'm seeing that movie Clockwork Orange.
Oh, weird.
So weird, like how they pin you down and open your eye or some crap. Whatever that's about, I don't know. But it's that movie Clockwork Orange. Okay, let me see. Yeah. He wants to say a couple things. I'm kind of interested to see what he wants to say too. He's showing me cards, you know, playing cards.
Mm-hmm.
He's showing me the Joker.
My dog is tripping out right now.
He's showing me, oh my god, he's showing me the Joker, and I am fucking got chills all over my body from head to fucking toe. This is the heaviest, strongest chills. It's like pressuring me all over my body. These chills. Wait, be quiet a minute. I gotta hear. Okay. I gotta hear him.
Okay.
Somebody else who goes by the nickname the Joker. I don't know.
Exactly.
So just okay. Let me give him a minute, because that was a trip. That was really strong.
I know that's the last person I've seen him with. That's crazy. Ooh, my arms just, I got a cold chill all up and down my body right now.
Yeah, that's his energy. That's what it feels like when the spirit present.
Ooh, wow, that's weird. I mean, it's cold.
Yeah, because they're coming from a different dimension. Yeah, he's giving me chills all over, so he wants me to just like, I gotta be in a receiving mode with him.
Okay.
So, he's showing me a guy, his face, he's kind of like fat in the face. He might have a little bit of acne scarring. He has like medium dark brown hair that it might get like combed back, little greasiness, or that would be at a time period. I'm wondering, but he's not connected it at that, if that's the guy that is like nicknamed Joker or whatever. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure, because he's just showing me this guy. I'm just seeing this guy's kind of like general facial. Not even enough where I'd recognize him, but just that's the feeling I get of a little heavy in the face, little bloated or something. Kind of skin looks a little white, maybe like how people do when they drink a little too much. He's sitting at someone's table, and the table he's sitting at, there is a dining room, and there's a sliding door, which there usually is, that goes out to the back, but he's sitting at a table and he's facing into a kitchen. He's talking to somebody. I think that's where the math didn't add up, but I can't really tell if there's like a woman in there cooking. I mean, it feels like that too at the same time, so I mean, they could do two messages, or they could lay it over each other. See, that's the part of the mediumship where you kind of got to figure it out later, you know? But he's showing me this. He's showing me... Okay, so somebody gets up on one of these little step stools, and they get out of the top shelf. There's like... where you make mashed potatoes out of those little flakes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a box with them at that in it. That. Okay, let him go. Like, because I think ahead of him, and then he's just like, stop, and then he wants to just be doing it. Like, that's how mediumship is. It's real passive. It's a matter of being the most passive, surrendering to it. But there's something about this box, and see, I'm suspecting there's something else in that box, like money in the box. But money, yeah, I got chills. So money's kept in that box. I got chills on my legs about that. So someone gets the box. And it's to do, there's these papers on the table. The money didn't add up. Someone gets this, goes up in there. But it feels like a woman grabs it. And there's like, there's like, you know, I think a wad of money in this. That's where someone hid that money in the bag, in the box of potato.
So there's flakes in the box too, huh?
Yeah, flakes on top of it to hide the money, yeah. Mm-hmm. But see, that's a thing. I'm not sure if he's now referring to something to do with, I'm not sure if things are, this is the thing about mediumship. They show you one scene after another, and you don't necessarily know which ones are connected, and is he now going back and forth again? I don't know. So I'll just wait a couple minutes and let him, do you mind doing this?
No, I don't.
Okay, good. I like practicing, so, and he seems to he wants to say stuff, so I'm not having to try other than I'll shut down a minute. So he's showing me that, but it could be the girlfriend of the Joker too. I don't know what's going on. I can't predict that much, but I can say that somebody grabs this box off the top shelf. Like if the sink looks to the outside too in this house, and then off to the left of that, top shelf corner of the kitchen where they think nobody's ever gonna look, then there's these the dried potato flakes or whatever, and in there, that's where they keep like a roll of money in a baggie. Where you're at in this shed or whatever, is there a little coffee table that's made of homemade wood?
There is.
Okay, he's showing me that for some reason. It's made of, it's like that, it's like, it looks like someone took wood from a forest and made it, you know, those way people do like to do woodworking like that, looks like that.
Well, it's kind of like, yeah, it's raw. You're pretty close. Let's put it that way.
Okay, that's good. He's either doing that to confirm something to you, that what he's saying is very real or whatever. Yeah, I got chills about that. Or he'll want you to. He's saying about the coffee table, probably so that you know to listen. He wants you to listen or something. Do you know someone? Now this can't be a name, but it's like hearing stuff when you're hearing it through air, which is pretty hard. So it's something like Agana didn't do it. But that's not really a name. But is there anyone with a name that's in a way similar phonetically?
Angie?
Agana didn't do it. I don't know, that's just what... Okay, well, I'll let him get clear, but, I mean, it's like a feeling saying, Agana didn't do it. Must be someone they... Or, I don't know. I don't want to put words in his mouth. Okay, let's just see what he gives. It's either, I'm either seeing now, it's either Scooby-Doo or a Rudolph reindeer that has a, like, candy cane in its mouth. Or on its collar. I'm seeing someone that has, I don't think this guy, I don't know who this guy is. He's not, he doesn't feel overly tall, but he does feel a little overly buffed out in the chest. Almost like he's got his upper muscles developed to the point where they're almost rounded. Like, I don't feel like he's a super tall guy. He's like dark blonde or something. And he would probably almost be a shorter guy. Well, he would be a shorter guy. But he's bulky, like he's bulked up, but it's a little too much, really. You know, it's almost like if you looked at his boobs, it almost goes round. It's pure muscle, but it almost goes round a little, like.
Ooh, and I mean, I'm still icy cold, and I just put my jacket on. I'm still cold.
Oh, and I got chills again. And then he showed me the corn again. After he shows me this guy, he shows me the corn again. And then he splits apart the corn, and it's like, I don't know if that guy had some front teeth missing.
No, they was hiding in the corn behind him.
Was there corn behind him?
Bushes in it.
I don't know. I don't know if there was a point. Maybe before he punched the guy's teeth out or something. But I'm not sure. Maybe I just thought that because he spread apart the corn, and then I saw a mouth that didn't have. It had the two incisors, but it was missing. Is missing those teeth in between. But that to me doesn't look like meth mouth. It more looks like someone punched his teeth out.
Yeah.
That guy. Yeah, and I'm getting chills when I say that guy. Let me see what he says about. He wants to say something about this guy. Oh yeah, if you know who that guy is, I don't want to say he did it unless he gives me full body chills. So let's see. But he showed me that guy behind corn, pushing the corn apart. I feel like then I saw a mouth, but I didn't see the whole face again. I'm feeling that other guy again, with the puffy, feeling like he might drink a little too much alcohol. They get pasty and puffy, kind of.
Yeah.
So I feel like it feels like, and I'm not 100% sure, so don't count on that this is 100% accurate, but it feels like two of them were hiding behind the corn. Like, so that one comes out to distract him, to engage him in conversation, so the other one could, like, shoot him in the back of the head or shoot him in wherever. But, maybe it wasn't the back of the head. So, just, I could see just a minute if he wants to show me. And I don't take it as, because unless I have full body chills, and I don't have that, so I probably don't have it exactly right. So don't go thinking that that's that for a minute. Just, let's see. Yeah, so I'm giving the feeling of two people, and that one of them's job was to, like, get his attention while the other one did it or something.
Yep, befriended, betrayed.
Do you know someone whose nickname is Joker?
I sure do.
Okay, well.
The last person I saw him was actually. That's why I was tripping. I'm going, whoa, that's crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him to just something. It might be that it just doesn't really work asking questions and getting answers, because it's like they're there and they're putting what they need to put on you, and then asking them questions doesn't work. But let's wait and see a sec. I'm trying to put something out there to him, but we'll just see a couple more. You want to try a few more minutes, and so we can. He apparently wants to talk about this. This is not me trying to get this information or anything. But okay, let's see. He's showing me again. He's showing me, it sounds like, okay, so the puffy guy engages him for a second, and then the other guy shoots him, but they're like working together. They plan that. That's to not have to do the, full frontal confrontation, right? If one steps out and talks to him for a second, right. And he's got his back turned on the other one. The one who feels like the one who shot him is the shorter one with the puffy boobs. That's more of a blondish looking guy, like a reddish blonde. And
oh God, you're kidding me.
Mm-mm. Did you know? Does that describe someone you know? The guy's not overly tall. The trigger guy. He's not tall.
But he's real rounded muscles or something, or what?
Yeah, it's more like I mean I can't say an exact
boobs, man boobs.
Yeah, and I'm getting chills. Okay, I can't say 5 foot. I can't say 5'9", but I'm getting chills about it. Okay, so for me, that's a 5'9" guy is not very tall. But I would say, give or take, this guy. So he's not overly tall, but he overly did the top portion of his biceps, and to me, it doesn't look good because it doesn't go down like a man. It kind of curves out. That guy is the trigger guy.
Oh, you know what?
Okay, now listen. And then he wants you to listen because he is making chills all over me. And then the puffy guy face, who I think is called Joker, he is the one who, kind of full frontal. It seemed like a confrontation, but maybe stepped out and wanted to talk to him, so that he had that guy looking at him, and then the other guy steps out and shoots him, or it shoots him from behind, like, or where, like that. It's them two. Oh, it's kind of mad about that. Okay, so let's see what he says. And I'm getting chills in my legs. And are you getting chills?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, I'm almost sick. They just gave him a life sentence the other day. He's on death row. Oh,
good for him. Yeah, that's who did it. But he was working with the guy named Joker. And okay, so it's to do with money. It feels like maybe like 14,000. It's something like $14,374 or. I don't know about Rob. Okay, I'm getting chills all over the backs of my legs though. So let me see what it's.
The girl split with the money.
Oh, the girl. Oh, so they hid the money that's why they probably hid the money in the potato flakes, and the girl took it. Remember I said I'm seeing a girl get it down?
Yeah.
Okay, here, let me see. He wants to say more. Yeah, this is what happened. Is this Joker's house that this happened at?
I believe that'd be right, yeah.
And so Joker or whatever put the money up in the potato thing, and then the girl gets it. The girl took it.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah, that's what happened to him.
Wow.
Is this Joker guy still running around now?
I have no idea, because I haven't heard his name in probably 15 years or something, you know.
Yeah, if he was smart, he would have moved to another city after doing something like that.
Yeah, they had, wow, that's really, that is an eye-opener.
Okay, let's see if he wants to say anything before he goes and stuff. He seems like he wants to say a little more because he gave me a little more chill. Because every time I say, let me see if he wants to say anything, then he gives me another chill on my leg. So that's why I know he wants to say something more.
That's when I'm getting a cold chill too. Like I mean, I'm freezing. I put a jacket on. I'm still cold.
Yeah, that's the spirit energy is much cooler because they're at a higher vibration. We're lower to the earth core. Okay. I'll see what he wants again. Okay. He's showing me the face of this guy Joker. His face almost looks like a bulldog. It's just a little fat under the jowls or whatever. Kind of a little pasty white, but to me it's like the look when they need to give their body a break to get healthy again or whatever.
Yeah, he's septic.
Yeah, so it's his plan, the Joker guy. His plan, his fault, his setup, his deal, his money issue, and then the other guys, whoever he got to do it. The guy who did it isn't the idea person or the beneficiary of it all. It's the Joker guy in front of him.
Yeah.
Oh, he gave me chills even in my arms, yeah. So that's who's responsible. He's showing me the girl again taking the money out of this, climbing down.
Wow.
He's showing me the papers again. It's definitely about this money. There's this money thing, like where, you keep books on people's money or else sitting at the table figuring out the money that's owed. Yeah, so this is what this was about, and this is whose murder. Even though he didn't pull the trigger, it's his murder. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
He just got the other guy to pull the trigger while he engaged him.
Yeah.
He's showing me someone running and falling over some hedges. It looks like a writing pen, but you might be able to take the cap off, and then there might be something hidden in that too. Or something. I don't know. It's something weird about this writing pen.
It's a gun.
Oh, is it a gun that looks like a writing pen?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, because it's shaped a little fatter than a writing pen, and at the one end is wider than the top would be, where you don't really, yeah, and it's he showed me it's different. Yeah. I don't know if it fell on the ground or...
It's a pen gun.
Yeah, I don't know if it fell on the ground. I don't know if this is separate. If someone tried to run and fell over some hedges, and then that little pen gun fell on the sidewalk there or on the ground or something. He's showing me a rabbit. Yeah, I don't know what this rabbit with the long floppy ears is about. I don't know. Very long ears all the way to the ground. It's a cute rabbit. It's like caramel color. And those nice ones like they have at the fair that have the soft fur and stuff.
Yeah,
but sometimes... What?
One just died in my front yard last night.
Oh, a rabbit died in your front yard last... Oh my god, I got chills again. Really big chills. Okay, so then he's telling you that so that you know what he's doing. Oh, and I got big chills on this. Okay, Liz, what he's doing is he's affirming to you that this is real. That this is him. Yeah. This is him coming through. This isn't just me guessing. That's why he shows the coffee table and he shows the rabbit. Then it's like, okay, this is me, and I'm telling you every few minutes this is me, so that you know that what I'm saying is coming from me. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. Because
pushing me in the couch real hard on my shoulders, and super cold work.
if you like my work, please subscribe to the channel. If you can do so, please share out my videos. If you press a like, a comment, thumbs up. All right, thank you very much. Again, my name is Reverend Donna Seraphina. I am a psychic medium, and that means I connect with spirit. For a large part of my life is surrounded with connecting with spirit or things related to that. I've written a book. Let me show you this book. And this book is all the things I learned after the death of my daughter, and I could feel her very strongly. And so I wrote a book. And that book is how you can do it too, with real ways from real people with real things that work. Everything in here has been tested and retested by me. So it says your loved ones in spirit want to communicate. Chapter 2, shattering the illusions of the material world. 3, the importance of inviting spirit. 4, residual energy and psychometry. 5, healing can come in many forms. 6, request signs and journal everything. 7, prayer and meditation. 8, dream visitations. 9, a journey guided by spirit. 10, mediumship training. 11, astral projection and lucid dreaming. 12, further adventures in mediumship. 13, mediumship in action. I've been a little obsessed. 14, mediumship development and spirit communication circles. 15, platform mediumship. Let's see if there's any more. And this is all from before I became a reverend. Like, I published this in 2018. It's really good. You don't have to read it front to back. I wrote it in mind with people shouldn't have to like concentrate that long and remember everything. So it's like, each thing I talk about, if you can see that, let me put this. It's like little sections. And you could pick it up, flip it through, and read a little section about any subject you're interested in. And that's how that book works. It's on Amazon. It's called Afterlife Exploration and Communicating with Loved Ones in Spirit by a Spiritualist Reverend and Psychic Medium with Real World Experience, Reverend Donna Seraphina Lambert. All right. So there we go.